Hello planner peeps, and welcome back to another video. This is M of Plan with M, and today I am planning in my passion planner. Alright, so last week we tried color blocking. It kind of worked out. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it, but I know that this coming week is going to be so crazy that I'm going to take it even one level further, and we are doing one highlighter for the entire spread, and there's no stickers, none. So let's go. I'm off screen, you know how I do. We're pulling up the Google Calendar because literally I don't really understand how to live without my Google Calendar. I do have this Tombow that I'm gonna try doing some fun lettering, I think, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so first things first, let's just get this bad boy out. Alright, so I need to block off time from, let's see, 10 to 11:10. Alright, so we're just going to go in with the highlighter and just block it off. Alright, that's close enough, I guess. But I also need time from 11:40. Basically, I have to block off this entire time. So, when does it end? 1 p.m., but then 1:30. Okay, it doesn't end until 2:30. So 2:30, that's the last little bit. Alright, great. And then we're just going to work our way back up. So, this is 3 separate conference sessions, but they're all sort of running together. So, we're going to have to figure out how we want to manage this. And I know that this looks a lot different than like my normal all highlighter spreads. Yeek. So we're gonna we'll figure stuff out. It'll be fine. I'm not too concerned. I tried to pick a color that I wouldn't get sick of seeing. And I really like yellow. Alright, so that's one block. Now, I also have a block from 5:30 to 9. Which honestly just sounds enormous. But I will be giving a talk in this section. I'm actually the first speaker, so that's going to be fun. I also am not working AV for myself, so that's good. But we're here, and we're just doing our best. All right. So then, because these are like sort of blocks of time that I don't want to say never get back, but you know, I'm going to be doing something for a very long block. I'm going to be marking them sort of as a solid block. But here, so what is it, 6 to 7:15 is CT imaging? Okay, so I just want to sort of make the difference. When does that end? 8:45? Okay, so whoopsies. So like this is a block. This, not a block. That, not a block. Those are separate meetings that I'm going to have, and I'm going to fill them in live on air. And now, I think that, you know, what I was doing before with the squiggly style, I think that was more aesthetically appealing. But I think that this is really functional and, like, I don't want to say utilitarian, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. There's a plenary this day at 10, so 10 to 11. Conference is done on Wednesday though, so I will happily take it. And then from 6 to 9 this day. I will admit though that I am exhausted. Like last week, I barely got any work done because I was so busy doing the conference stuff. And specifically, like, I'm running AV, so, you know, I have to be there for all the talks, like, all of them. So, like, even if there were some that I wasn't particularly interested in just because of the subject matter, like, I still have to be there, and, you know, if I'm there, I might as well listen. So that's where we're at. Okay. So, I've gone through now, and I've marked off, this is all of sort of, like, my mandatory stuff. So let's see. I'm gonna go in with like a regular pen, just really quick. So this is so this is a Zoom. This is a WebEx. It's just kind of sticky. CV to resume. Okay. And then this Zoom is my weekly Zoom with my advisors, which we didn't have last week because there was a conference thing during it. All right. This is a Zoom. This is our weekly code review. I can feel my chair slowly sinking beneath me. We're gonna have to fix that. Oh, that's so much better. I don't know exactly what we're talking about during the code review this week, but it's happening. So let's just go in and I want to see how this sort of feels. This is EI. EI. BI, and I also forgot that I have a meeting, another meeting at 5 this day. So this is WebEx for cover letters, which I do need to know how to do. I feel like my cover letter kind of sucks, and so I just want to hear sort of more about what is going on. Okay. So, let's see. So we've got plenary at 10. We've got inverse modeling. Let's call it inverse image modeling. The first session, and the second session, which is at 1:30, well, which I haven't even really got to, but that's computational imaging for materials. I'm gonna put in all caps, my talk. Because my talk is at 6. And we're just going to continue the computational imaging for materials session, which is going to be a good session. I'm really interested in it, actually. Excuse me. I've been having so many cough drops today because my throat really hurts. But it's kind of giving me burps. I don't know why. Okay. Now the next day, we have the resume thing, and then we have, I'm just sort of like, I'm just going for it. This is the plenary at 10. All right, we have CT imaging. And we also have something fun, I think. Yeah, physics informed. It feels like we're getting to see more things this week, so that's nice. And the nice thing, I don't have one of these like all highlighter ones in this planner yet, but we've got and then it's again physics informed for the next forever. Okay. Hi Siri. She just knocked over a yoga mat in the closet, I think. Okay. So, I am gonna go really quick to my email. Oh god, my email is just stressing me out lately because I'm getting all of these emails about co-image, or EI stuff. Want to make sure, is this the one? Yes. Okay, so I am working AV, not for the plenary though. I'm working AV for this first session because I'm giving my talk in that session, and then Tony and I are doing both for this one, and I'm not AV for that one. So I'm just gonna put the AV right here and AV right there. I really should have thought about that and put that one up there first, but it's fine. Okay. So, I want to sort of gussy this little guy up a little bit. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so now, normally I have my little to-do and I have my goals. Okay, so we're gonna go straight across here and straight across there. There's no stickers this week, right? So it's all like sort of out there. And you know, I don't letter very often, so this is sort of something I wanted to get better at last year, and then a pandemic happened, so I didn't do it, but now I think it's worth practicing. Okay, cool. And so, you know, I practice some stuff just like a little bit with my regular lettering. So now normally I would go through and I would highlight the top part. That seems like it would be a little redundant here and just add too much green. I still might go back and do it later. But let's just add in, part of me wants to add in like my normal stuff, but it doesn't. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture of it just like this for my Instagram, and it's gonna be the thumbnail for this video. And then I am gonna go in right now and write in the stuff I want to write in. So this is nice things. I always add a little bit of a check mark. All right, so practice EI talk. And then I need to do the AV check for my talk at 5:30, I think it is. Yeah. AV check for talk at 5:30. Luckily, I'm first in that session, so I can just sort of get it over with and then relax. So what we gotta do, propagate weekly tasks. That's always what I write down. It's sort of nice just to start off the week with something that you can really easily do. And then, oh, I always also go set goals for the week. One of my goals last week was to practice my talk, and I will say I did it. I practiced it today, I practiced it yesterday. I think I practiced it the day before even. And it's getting better. It gets better every time I practice it. Okay. And that's all I need to, that's all I know sort of for today. Goals. Dink. All right. One of my goals is to, actually, another to-do item, practice my talk. Alright, goals. I just want to kill my EI talk. Like, I want it to go really, really well because, like, I don't know, I feel like I should be good at these by now, you know? Okay, so that's great. What other goals do I want to do? I'm expecting, oh, I love this, the 4 agreements. I love to highlight things on the side, as we know. So be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Don Miguel Ruiz. Alright, it says choose one of those 4 agreements to practice. Well, why don't I do all of it? Actually, that is a little much. Okay, so what is my focus then? Which agreement do I want to take? And that'll be my focus for the week. Don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, always do your best. Oh, always do your best. I have to take always do your best. Or like, it just, I can't not. Okay, so I'm gonna put in some highlights and just write in there, always do your best. That is my weekly focus. And that's one of the things that I like about the Passion Planner is they always have sort of like a challenge of the week on the side. And it's really helped me just sort of figure out what I want to be doing. I might leave off the focus boxes this week. I could go in with washi, but I think with them just sort of plain, it feels right. And then I have my space of infinite possibility always, but let's go in and I'm just gonna fill in these. This is very bright and sunny, and it just feels really nice to just sort of look at, which is nice because if your planner looks nice, then you'll look at your planner because it's so pretty and you can't keep your eyes off it, and then you'll actually do the things that you put in your planner. So it's like a win-win-win. That's from The Office, right? Win-win-win. Okay. So then I will go in and I'll fill those in with some, researchy things. Let's go and look at my monthly really quick, make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting, but there shouldn't be because everything that's in here is in my Google Calendar. That's great. Okay. This looks nice. I feel like I want to do a little more lettering. So I feel like I might... Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a sort of smear. It's me and my schmears again. We're just going to go today. I will say with lettering, it's practice makes perfect. It's always practice makes perfect. So like if you don't practice, you cannot possibly ever get better. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. But it's like, okay. I'm gonna add a to-do here because it's like, there's always something to do. My dad keeps telling me that I should be working on my dissertation. And I'm like, Dad, stop. Okay. And then I know exactly what I want to put here. Because now that this conference is over, I can breathe. I will say that there have been some times during this when I've just been so stressed. Like this specific conference, it's just like, ugh. Sometimes my words are too big to like write it all there, but breathe, that is one that I can work with. All right, so we're gonna sort of figure out this spread as it goes this week. I will, as always, I will always post the after the pen of this on my channel, but it's like, I don't know what's happening on Friday. I barely know what's happening tomorrow. So we're just sort of working it out. But this is what I'm starting with this week. We're doing the bright yellow. We're doing the Tombow pen with some lettering. We're doing regular, just writing things down, and we'll figure it out. So, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below, like, if you were doing a highlighter spread, what color you would use, because, I don't know. I've used purple and blue and yellow so far. So I still have some other options left. And, as always, happy planning.